I am doing this video to talk about what you should be doing today if you're following along in the process. So, yesterday we spoke a little bit about blocking your time. I outlined, I outlined what a strategic block is, what a buffer block is, and what a breakout block is. I don't know why I can't speak right now. But we'll go briefly back over that and talk about creating your model week. So right now you want to put together what your model week would be. So let's say you want to schedule your strategic block. And the strategic block, just to go back over it, is a block of time, at least 3 hours, where you do your most important stuff. So you should definitely review your plan, make any notes of any breakdowns where things are happening, review your progress, and work on key tactics. So get the important stuff done, basically. After that, you want to put together your buffer blocks. Now, your buffer blocks are when you take care of your emails, your voicemails, your texts, all those things that you have to do in a day that are urgent but lower priority. So those blocks will be 30 minutes to an hour, and you can have 1 to 2 of them a day. I think I'm going to be doing 1 in the morning and 1 at lunch. To take care of all the stuff we need to take care of. There's a lot of social media stuff I need to do, so maybe there's only like an hour. So after that, you schedule your breakout block, and that's for recharging and refreshing and just taking 3 hours away from everything else you're doing, because you're pretty busy now, right? Aren't you? I think you are. So after that, you schedule the rest of the stuff in your life. So let's say you have you want a block of time where you see clients, right? You make appointments. So wherever that goes in your schedule, you this right here I do my appointments, and then maybe another one I do my prospecting, and then another one I do, I don't know what else you do. Whatever you do. Me, I'll be doing a lot of writing. Although I might do more than one strategic block and do those, do a lot of that in those. But my thing is going to be a lot of writing and a lot of social media. And then of course all the trainings that I go to at the Alchemist Nation every week. I am consulting a little list of things that I wanted to remember to mention. Okay, so once you have your model week done, you want to use every week. You want to use your weekly plan to guide your day. So put in, when you're ready to go, you want to make a list of the things you want to accomplish every day, right? Using your weekly plan, obviously you do that. Now we want to talk about lag indicators and lead indicators. Okay, we'll go into more depth in this later in the week, but a lag indicator is something that like is an overall, like let's say my goal this week is to lose 2 pounds, right? That's my lag indicator. I don't have a lot of control over that one. What I do have control over is what I do to get there, right? So my lead indicators are keeping my calorie count down to 1200, my exercise every day, the yoga, etc., right? So those are the things I have control over and I can measure, and those are the ones that you're going for every week. And that's what you're going to end up keeping score. You're going to keep score on both of them, but it's your lead indicators that are what are going to do it for you, right? So on your scorecard, let's talk about it now a little bit. Every week you're going to have a scorecard because you have to keep track of it. We'll talk more about why later on. But you have to keep track. You have to measure your performance, because otherwise you won't know how well you're doing and where any breakdowns are. A lot of people think that, oh, well, this isn't working, this plan isn't working, and it's not because the plan's not working, it's because you're not working the plan. It's because you're not doing the things you need to do. And then you're like, oh, it's the plan, not me, and then you quit the plan. Not the goal here. What we want to do is keep up with our lead indicators. So I've got a lot. I'm trying to cut it down, guys. I really am, but I got a lot going on. Like the small things though, like posting and blah blah blah. Um, so you write those down on your scorecard, all the lead indicators and all your lag indicators, and at the end of the week, you which ones have you done, and then you figure out percentage wise how much you accomplished that week. But we need to know what we're going to do every day, so that in the morning we review what our tasks are, right, for the day. We take a look, and at night we review it again to see what we accomplished and what we didn't accomplish. Hopefully we accomplished everything. At that point, if there was something you didn't accomplish, you can choose to accomplish it then, or you can put it off until the next day and not recommend it. But it depends on how much time you have and how much time that thing will take and blah, blah, blah. So you want to start writing down, especially for tomorrow, you want to start writing down the lead indicators that you want to control, that you want to accomplish every day, right? And yeah, you're going to keep track of that. And we'll talk more about scorecards later. But yeah, I think that's about what you do. That's about it. And just remember, don't compromise your time blocks. You know what I mean? Like you have a block of time you are using to answer those emails, to answer the texts, to answer whatever. I mean, obviously, unless it's like an emergency, don't do it. Just you keep your time blocks. I'm having appointments during this time. You make your appointments. I'm prospecting during this time. I'm writing during this time. I will be doing a lot of writing because of my company called Jen's Pen, which we can talk about in a different day, but it's very awesome. So I think that's where we'll leave it today. Your assignment, I'm just going to recap here. Your assignment was to create a model week and figure out what you're going to be doing using that model week, which has a strategic block, buffer blocks, and a breakout block, and then everything else scheduled around it. Using that model week, you figure out every day what you can accomplish. And then tomorrow, when we all start, first thing in the morning, review what your activities of the day are going to be, so you have it fresh in your mind. You also, ideally, will connect with your vision. I will be seeing you tomorrow, and I hope you got everything done, because that's a key part of this whole 12-week year plan thing. If you're not getting the stuff done now, buck up, buttercups. Get it done. All right, that's all I have to say for now.